Going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. Haven't posted that much, but you know, we did get some good progress out of the car. Took a break with it for like a weekend, and yeah, now we did a lot more. I didn't really record yesterday. We were trying to get some stuff done because the guy that's doing my car is going on a trip for some time, almost like a month, so we try to get as much done as we can. Not completely done, which is totally fine. I have other things I need to do on the car. Sorry about the birds. It's a great day today in Florida. But before we start off with the video, and I'll show you guys what we got going on. You know, I see the RPM Act is back, and you know, we're trying to get that going. I'm reading here off the SEMA.org. Protect your right to race. The EPA is banning race cars. So try to tell Congress to pass the RPM Act now and stop the EPA from destroying motorsports. So basically, they're trying to stop any street modified cars from being on the road. Basically, that does kill a lot of businesses, even small businesses, to, you know, sell modified parts and aftermarket parts to make your car quicker. Completely understand, but you know, this has been around for a long time. We can't let this happen. So I'll put the link in the description below so you guys can go after that and sign the petition. I did. So, you know, we love our race cars and we want to keep it going, so show them that we care and support our team. So off to the video. I'll get you guys updated on what we got going on. You want to just park it up here? It is a good day.
Dude, you gotta try that food truck.
Which one?
That one on 60, the last century, the menu.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go up just a little bit.
Is this one, right?
Yeah. It's got a lot of like, you can like really see it on the wheel now.
Truck is crooked. Oh, I mean, not the truck, the
There it is.
yeah. What the? It's like a convertible car, right?
Yeah.
Because it came like this, right? With no top?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Why does the wheel look so much? The fronts are bigger, right, than the rear?
It looks taller, I think.
Oh, yeah, these are 15s. These are 16s.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks good. Let's take it. Guys, I actually did put it on the ground. Well, I just wanted to put it on the ground. The car is not completely welded. The welder, the guy that you have been seeing welding, he's actually going on a trip for like basically a month, but we did put a lot. He did weld a lot in here. It was probably 90 degrees in my garage the other day when he was welding the car, and it was just getting too hot, so he didn't really want to keep welding the car because it could twist, he said. So he's done these a bunch of times. The next thing, when he comes back, of course, we'll add in a couple little bars. There's a couple other extra ones. We're going to flip it upside down and weld under and finish that. But the car is strong enough to be put on all fours, well, on that. But quick update, so did get some shocks. These are just regular MP shocks that I did end up getting. They're lowered shocks. I don't know if remember I did this, but I ended up getting some spindles from a local. I actually ordered these. These are MP spindles. I guess this is a little bit stronger. They have some gussets here and the Kingpin kit. What a paint that is. That's such a pain. And I did not have a reamer for the brass bushing, so I had to sand them down with my Dremel little by little until the pin could go in. So got that taken care of. I ended up getting these. These are Kingpin and ball joint, basically like a hybrid setup. So there won't be a bracket for the calipers. They're just going to bolt right there because ball joints did come with disc brakes in the front. So I got that. So basically, it was somebody had them already. welded, and so that's done. Wheels are coming in for that. I might get some disc brakes this week, nothing special, so I can get that taken care of. I started messing around. I do need to readjust the steering, start messing around with the tie rods, and this needs to be extended because this is so much to, the steering box is so, it's pushed up so far this way. I would say, for instance, if it was this way, it'd be right here, so it gives some room. So this needs to be cut, get sleeved, so I can get more adjustments out of that. But here's the car. I just threw the seat back in just to take a look at it. Got a harness already for it, steering wheel sitting there. Got the slicks on. You can see the brakes are on. And of course, this is all mock-up, so there's still a lot more stuff to do. You know, everything's not fully welded. Everything's gonna have to come off and on maybe a couple more times, I would say. But I just wanted to mock everything up, and you can see how low this car is. I mean, the engine is still not even on there. Once the engine is there, which I just got an update on that for the adapter plate, so that should be coming next week. Will be shipped out next week, so you guys will be seeing the engine on here. Hopefully I get the front wheels, and then we can roll it out of the garage for the first time and do all that. But the ladder bars are there. We measured everything. Looks really good. I'm so excited. We added the rear bars, so as you can see, it's just, you know, it's not fully welded yet, but the welds they look so good. So he's doing such a great job. I'm so blessed to have somebody like that to do this for me. And you know, it's really hard to find somebody that's willing to take on a task like this, and he's doing such a great job. We did a couple things. We welded. This is a factory engine plate for a Volkswagen. It'll actually bolt here to the forks that come out on a Volkswagen, and my dad had this, so we're using this as a transmission plate to put it on there. Usually there will be another plate like those to put one here, so it'll be double, but I didn't want that because once I put the adapter plate plus that plate, it'll just push it out so much, will really mess up the throwout bearing spacing. So you know, so now with the adapter plate, what they're building for me will all mock up and it'll be totally fine to the transmission. I am gonna probably put some bracing for the top, so it's actually bolted over there, and then these are bolted there, so we might use this one here. The reason this is not welded yet or tacked because we're not sure if the engine is going to be back here. The head of the engine is going to be pushed back a little bit, so it might need some spacing, so we didn't do that yet. Once we figure all that out, we'll put all that. But if I do need more supports for the engine, what we'll do is sleeve this. We'll put some sleeves in here, pin it. Basically, I'll use this as a parachute mount, so the parachute mount could be used as also engine mounts too. So we'll bolt it to the engines, and then the parachute mount will go there. And I'm not sure if this is used as a parachute mount or how all this goes for the wheelie bars or how long extended it is, but we'll figure that out when that time is. But wanted to give you guys a quick update on this. It looks so good on the ground. It's such a small car. I mean, you can see how low it is. Of course, the body will probably be right here when I find one. I mean, not that big of a difference. I did want to go look at a Karmann Ghia the other day, and it's just a small car. So, you know, trying to figure all this out, where the fuel cell is going to go. Do I put it in the back? Do I put it up here somehow? I don't know. I mean, I guess there's all kinds of ways I can do this. So, you know, do I put the fuel cell here? Is that dangerous? Because, of course, it's right next to the tire. I mean, if it's going to leak, do I put it up? I don't know. So there could be a bunch of different scenarios. I can figure that out. You know, sometimes people put the battery back there and all that. So we'll figure that out when that time comes. I think I may actually put it up here. You know, this is a foot box for the car, but I don't really need all this space in here. I could just, you know, when I do the sheet metal work or whoever does it, I could put the fuel cell right here. Just put it right there, bracket it that way or whichever way it needs to be. So I need to find a location for the fuel pump. You know, once this bar is across right here, this is all actually going to get covered. So we'll figure that out. Hopefully the next video I'll be getting the steering mocked up a little bit. So at least we can have that so we can steer a little bit, fix the tie rods, and get some wheels on here and some tires. I did end up getting this battery bracket because I did see a couple of Volkswagen's drag cars. They put it up here somehow. This is just a universal one. Got offline. So this is just a little setup I can try to figure out if I can put it there. This doesn't move. This is just to lower the car. So that's not really that big of a deal. If I have to cut these, weld it out, move it over, I can do that. Or just make brackets off of that. I'm not really in a rush to put this because I'm not sure how much of a front end I have with the body, so not too worried about that. But anyway, here's the car. It's on the ground, looks really cool. More bars are going to be added. That side bar is welded. This one's just sitting right here for right now. There's another one that goes in the X, and of course, I think I mentioned before, I want to do a funny car cage in here. You know, the net will end up going here. It's gonna be really tight fit. I don't know, you know, we have to figure out, you know, on the funny car cage, I don't think I'm gonna go too deep into bringing it out really far. I'll probably, or the hoop, whatever way you want to call it, we'll end up doing it like a small one right here, and of course this one will be a lot bigger going back too. So it's gonna be right hand drive. So hope you guys liked the video. Let me know, like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.